Like I said, I'm not really a reviewer. I'm not a review guy, but these shits are amazing. Now let me gush for just a minute. Barring all the problems that I say for either one of these two, how clean this is and how unclean this is, be real fair, these are the greatest fucking toys of all time. This is, before this thing came out, this was the greatest Optimus Prime toy I ever fucking had. I didn't like the Magic Square 1.0, and I don't like MP10. I don't own either one of those two because aesthetically don't please me. But this shit looked like it came right out the cartoon, and so does this. They're the greatest fucking Optimus Prime toys to ever fucking exist. They are. They have all the engineering, and if you're like a pose guy, I love the pose shit. These two are great. This one's better because it's more solid for posing because of the feet, but these two are going to be great for posing, and they're going to look the part, man. They really do. So you can't go wrong either way. And if I was going to say, if people ask me, would you recommend it? I say, fuck yeah, it's your money. Spend it how you want. I buy these all day long over Chug shit. I'm a G1 guy. I got G1s and I got Masterpiece. I don't own any Chug. So, you know, a lot of people, they swear by Earthrise and all that shit. I don't own them. I own this. I bought this instead of buying Earthrise because the difference was Earthrise was $60 at Target. This shit was $100. For $40 more, I got a better figure. It didn't come with a trailer, which is true, but it had better articulation. It looked like the cartoon. It had opening doors. It has an opening chest with a fucking matrix chamber. It does a full transformation where the back of the truck actually looks more like an accurate truck. A lot of people, they like to talk about how this thing looks better in truck mode. Now I'm going to go to that. I'm going to show that. But smooth back on truck is not accurate to an actual truck. What this thing does when it breaks all up and it has all those individual parts, looks more like the underside of an actual truck. It does. Go look at any 18-wheeler truck with all the shit compacted in there, all the electronics and all that stuff. That's where they hide it. They hide it in the frame rails. So this actually looks more accurate than this would. But people like cleanness. They like cleanliness. So this is good for them. I like them both. You know, I like them both. But yeah, for Earthrise, it was, back at the point, Earthrise was $60. This shit for $40 more was better. It's a better for the money deal. And also, it's weird for me to say this, is Earthrise plastic's kind of shit. This plastic was better than that. I do have a few Earthrise figures, and when I got them, I got the Grapple. The Grapple's plastic was shit. I hated it. I felt like what I did was I did a custom, but I really did not like the quality of this plastic because I was so used to G1 where the plastics are kind of really rich and really strong. I've got G1 Prime's got strong ass ratchets like this thing. The ratchets in this are real soft, but I'm like, oh my goodness, how's a 30-year-old toy have awesome ratchets like this? And this thing right here comes out and I'm like, fuck yeah, give me that. His ratchets are great. So like I said, you can't go wrong with either one of these two, whichever one you buy. Most people already bought this thing and they're going to buy this. If you like that, then go ahead and get it, man. I'm in. I bought it, but I am seriously waiting for Fans Toys to make a Prime 2. Because if Fans Toys Prime is so much better, then this guy will be in alt mode, and I'll put Fans Toys my third-party guys. All my Takaras are going to be stacked up with this guy because he aesthetically matches them. This guy will be matched up with all the things that are not Takara. You know, all my Fans Toys pieces on a different shelf, he'll be with them eventually, at the end. But he is not to supersede this, in my mind, in my opinion, at all. If you have this, you do not need this. It's clean, and I own it, so I'm not telling you not to buy it, but you don't have to buy it. It's the newest, nicest shit, so get it if you want it. And if you think this is your thicker Prime, you like this better than that, buy this. But this guy right here, he is not, this is not an MP44 killer. This guy still reigns supreme for me. This guy, he's still the winner. This guy is down, and that guy is the winner. This one's actually stiffer, but the mirror is kind of dunky. I think the flat back it's fair. I think it's clean. I do think that it feels extremely cheap. I mean, really cheap. I mean, I know this is cheap because I bought it real cheap. It's not an expensive toy. It's not. And it's not designed to be. The engineering on this is, I'm beating a dead horse here, but the engineering on this is far superior. It's let down by nothing, actually. It's really fantastic. That's why I bought it. It's pretty amazing. I like the transformation on it. There's still the pegging thing that's a problem. On this side, it's pegged in and it's still not the super tightest. But I mean, if you're looking at them like that, they're about the same to me. Yeah, there's panel lineup gaps and stuff like that. This is a little bit cleaner. It is. But when you get it in hand, it feels as cheap. It feels cheap. I mean, extremely cheap. I prefer this one though. I prefer the double headlights, and the grill on this one, I like that better. The fact that they reused the grill on this is pretty impressive, but I like the double grill on this one, and I like the chrome on this one. It's very, very nice too. Even the marker lights, I like this a little bit more. I never thought about really caring for shaving anything down to make everything fit a little flush. I didn't really care for it because I don't display this in truck mode anyway. I wouldn't. And if I had an extra set of the headlights, I just put them on here. I'd take these headlights off of this and put them on there because I prefer these headlights over those. I don't like the singular rounds. Door for door, they're pretty much adequate in size. When I first saw the pictures of this, I thought these doors were a little smaller, but then seeing it in hand, these are almost identical in size. Almost. They're very slightly off. Yeah, it does a very good job of pretending to be this thing. It does a very good job. It feels lightweight and flimsy, but it looks incredible. Its feet still suck. They suck even more after the transformation, but transformation bar in, it does clean up really, really nice. The same joint right here, they did the same exact thing, and it's really, really clean on this one, and you got all this gappage where everything is not really lined up perfectly. But I'm not a truck mode display guy, but it's nice. They're both very, very nice. I prefer this one still, but that one is nice.